Hey, I was popping on Squad as I'm King, and today we're gonna be analyzing Boruto Opening 4 and Boruto Ending 7, which, you know, the new ones that just came out today. Excuse me, I have a little cough. Kind of annoying, kind of lost it and then got it again. But anyhow, both of these openings and endings are really interesting and, you know, really entertaining. Nice visuals, good music, and all of that. The endings of Boruto are usually always good. There's only been like a few that I didn't really care for. But we all know the notorious Boruto Opening 3, the previous one that was absolute trash. But anyhow, let's dive into this. So we already can see on this first scene, if you guys saw my reaction, I was so confused. I'm like, what is happening? Boruto's in ice? So I guess this is gonna happen either. Actually, no. This is either gonna happen at the end of the Mitsuki arc or in the next arc, or something like that, because they're all Boruto's in this ice place, and it shows all of them, Boruto, Sara, the whole crew, and including Shinki, all fighting this giant ice monster thing. And yeah, so I think it'll be at the end of this arc, but it might be the next. So I have no idea what this monster is or where it's from, but yeah. The Boruto anime is pretty much unpredictable at this point, just like Dragon Ball Super. Except that Boruto is better quality because it's not just straight up fan fiction like how Dragon Ball is. And let's continue. Hey, look at this thing. So this is the other thing I was thinking of. I was thinking it might be the snake thing or whatever, but it's definitely not the snake that they're looking for, because this is not a snake. It got a big giant tail. But if you looking at that thing, that ain't no snake. I don't know what that thing is. So, and there's nowhere I can think of in Naruto where there's giant ice monsters and ice. Like, what? I mean, only feels I can think of was in Naruto. It was in that Naruto movie where they went to the snow place and Naruto's like the Rainbow Rasengan, but that's not even canon. So, I don't even know. So, let's continue. It's really cool though, giant monster. Okay, so we have, of course, Kid Boruto. I'm gonna go back a little bit. Hold on. Cause I saw like his. See, look. You see Boruto and then his shadow. So I think the shadow is the older Boruto. Pretty sure. Yeah, it is. I don't know why. So it looks like he was walking with his future self, and yeah, it looks like he's walking with his future self, because you saw the shadow was bigger, then it disappeared and it went to his shadow, and he's like, "Whoa, what happened?" So okay, for some reason I don't know what that even means. Anyhow, I just not noticed that. So, then we got Rock Lee, Tamari, Shikamaru, Chocho's mom. I don't even know what her name is because she's kind of irrelevant. Choji, of course, Tenten, Sai, you know. The part that doesn't make any sense in this part, wait, go back real quick. Where is Sakura? They have like all the moms, but where is Sakura at? Like, this is straight up disrespect. We know Sasuke, because Sasuke the black dad, he ain't ever there. He went to the grocery store and ain't coming back. But anyhow, but jokes aside, I don't just really make sense why Sakura isn't in here, and that's kind of annoying. Like, Sakura already gets enough unneeded hate anyways. Like, I can understand why people didn't like her in Shippuden and regular Naruto, but I keep on saying Sakura in part 3 or whatever, Boruto, is really likable and a really good mom. So I don't know why people would not like her. Anyhow, like, where's Sakura? Where's my girl Sakura at? Come on now. So this is kind of self-explanatory. These next few scenes, I'm pretty sure, are just showing things from their childhood, and this is obviously just showing Sasuke not being there because he wasn't really there. If you forget what your own child looks like and try to attempt to kill her, then you probably weren't really in her life when she was growing up. Poor Sarada. And Mitsuki, just having stuff from Orochimaru. And Boruto was not exactly what I was saying. The stuff in the childhood. And then, ooh, this was a clean picture of Boruto with this Jogen. And then, I wonder if Boruto's actually even ever gonna learn to use his Jogen. Honestly, I don't think he really is until they introduce the stuff that's what happened in the manga into the anime. But unfortunately, they don't. It's obvious that they don't want the anime to catch up with the manga. That's why they're adding all this random stuff. Well, all this random stuff is still canon. I almost said filler. It is canon. It's just not a separate canon from the manga. So, yeah, I'm definitely going to do a video talking about that eventually. Ooh, I didn't even remember that there's a giant explosion. I forgot about that. Anyhow, look, this beast is like it was like ice and it was white and now it's green. So I don't know what this beast did, no clue. Okay, see, look. If you saw, there's Chocho, Boruto, Inojin, and then let me try to go back like a second. 57. Crap. Wait, hold on. Just look, Mitsuki is right here. Chocho, Boruto, Inojin, he's on a snake, and Mitsuki's right here. The animation's so clean. Yeah, all going. Ooh, and then we got Shinki and the gang, Shinki, and I forgot what these people were called. But, yep, and it's called Lonely Go. And it's called Brian the Sun. That's a kind of weird name. It's like a American name, but whatever. So they're all helping each other out. All doing the teamwork makes the dream work. And Boruto's gonna hit that final blow. Boom! And Boruto, it's definitely gonna take a lot more than that. Boruto take out the whole thing with one Rasengan. Shut that guy. So yeah, and then another reason why it's called Lonely, which I don't know why I'm just not mentioning this. Other reason why I think it's called Lonely because I think all of them have had loneliness in their time. Like Boruto obviously hasn't really been lonely, but he might have felt lonely because he can't relate to anyone. His dad, mom, sister, he's like, you don't know, can't relate to anyone, so he maybe feel lonely. Sarada's been lonely because her dad's not there. She loves her mom. She feels lonely about that. And then Mitsuki, he's the worst of all. He has one parent, which is kind of weird, who's legit transgender, and then he doesn't even really know. I don't even know if he knows his own purpose in life and all that stuff. It's just Mitsuki is the most complicated of all of them. And now we're having a Mitsuki retrieval arc, which I forgot to mention. It kind of annoys me a little bit because it's just the same thing as Sasuke. I mean, it's not the same thing. It's repetitive in my opinion. I don't really want a Mitsuki retrieval arc. So, and Mitsuki was the most predictable person to be retrieved too. So, didn't really like that, but whatever. And then it showed. I think that was Mitsuki with the older Mitsuki, Log, I think his name. And I don't know whose baby this. Whose baby is this? I don't know who that is. So I don't know who that is. So if somebody can tell me who that baby is, I'll be grateful. And dive straight on to the ending. Let's get it. Oh, I just now remembered. I forgot to say. Let's get it to the last time. Anyhow, that doesn't matter. And another thing that I also want to say that doesn't matter real quick is that this one reminds me of Moonlight by X, because right when this thing came out, I was like, oh yeah, Moonlight. And yeah, I was like, this Moonlight just would fit perfectly, the song fit perfectly under these few scenes of the moon. But anyhow, I don't know, I'm kind of blabbering, let's continue, I'm sorry. And then, oh yeah, this other thing that this ending helped me realize is that the Mitsuki retrieval arc is a lot longer than I thought. I thought it was only gonna be like a really short mini arc before they went on to more of the manga stuff, but no, this arc's gonna be long. This thing is probably gonna be like 20, 30 episodes. Or, no, I don't know, 30, 20 episodes. And yeah, I didn't expect that. And I knew it was gonna happen after I saw this ending. Because the opening doesn't really hint that. But the ending does, because the ending has Mitsuki in it. But you know how they always have several versions of the endings in most anime, so they already know they're gonna have like 2 or 3 other versions of the same ending, just with different visuals. And that's why nothing really is happening with Mitsuki in the intro or opening, because you know this arc isn't gonna be that long, like 20 episodes. But anyhow, yeah. Mitsuki's looking at, I don't even know what this is. So Mitsuki's looking at like a picture in his hand, but I don't even know what it is. I'm assuming it's a picture of Boruto or it's a picture of their whole Team 7. I don't know. I'm pretty sure they show the picture later in this, but I'm not for sure. Let's continue. And to be honest, I didn't really do notes on this. This is like a first, like a reaction analysis. I already saw it, obviously, but like, it's like I didn't write notes on. I'm just doing it what comes off my head. So yeah, I'm pretty sure most of you guys knew that. And I really like that switch up in the music. It just went, and these effects too, like down his eye and all that. That was pretty cool. Switching the flow. But honestly, to be honest, so far the ending doesn't really tell us much. It's just telling us that it's gonna be about Mitsuki, and that's showing some parts of him, you know, in different states, happy, sad, and just mid, I guess. But yeah, I really like the effects it has on the scene. Oh yeah, I really love this part. Because this part of him falling in the water reminds me of Naruto falling in the water on Naruto Shippuden opening 8. When he was falling in the water and everyone pushed him up and he's fighting Sasuke. That opening was lit. And that's what reminds me of that. Nostalgia. And I don't know if this black stuff is. Yeah, I think the black stuff, it showed, yeah, Mitsuki right there. It showed him like grabbing his face. He's in like pain and agony and frustration, all that. So I think all that black stuff and the ink or whatever else in the water was all his frustration, all of his stress, all the bad things and negative things in his life. So there hasn't been that many things, but there are some of these things that have a meaning to me. There might be some things I'm missing. So yeah. And then like there's all these different words going by. I don't think that means anything, but it might. It looks pretty cool though. It might just be for cool effects. That's really cool. Oh yeah, but if you can see, there's people he was running by too. So I don't know. It might be something else just showing his solitude, that he's just running by people, but he doesn't know any of them. Doesn't identify any of them. And then it shows a crack. Oh. You know, actually, I think that's when, I think, okay, this is my theory and my idea. I think that other state before, when he's just running in darkness and by, like, silhouettes of people, is before he met Boruto and Sarada, where his life was just boring. He didn't have much to do. He didn't have much meaning and all of that. And then you start to see all the colors start to come. It changed. And all of that. So I think that's when, after he met Boruto and Sarada, his perspective on life and all his other things changed. So that's why he's colorful and all that stuff. And then it shows him right here, just sitting there. Because for some reason, when I first watched it, I was thinking that might have been Boruto, because this is what I was thinking, that Mitsuki turns around and then he sees someone right there and that's Boruto. I don't think that's the case. I think it's him turning around and then that's him in the distance, but it might be Boruto. But the reason why I doubt that, because Sarada, when the other people be with him, but you know, it's a possibility, but I highly doubt it. And this might not even be in the anime, because sometimes they add scenes that are not even in the anime in the endings and openings. So yeah. Well, most of the time in the opening, pretty much everything in the opening is usually an anime, but not necessarily the ending. So yeah. Anyhow, that's about a wrap. So yeah, I was thinking about doing 2 videos, but that was gonna be too much stress and too much work. So I just wanted to combine both of these. So that's why this video is kind of long. So yeah, I know it wasn't the best video since the ending. Most of the ending I didn't even know what I was talking about, or the beginning I should say. But yeah, anyhow, that's about a wrap. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed. Smash that like button. Let's hit for like 20 likes. Comment if you like to share thoughts in the pants, and subscribe and join Lump Squad for more Boruto content. So stay loyal and become royal. This is Lump King, and stay fresh.